It's loading. Oh, now it works for some reason. And why didn't it work the last time? Are you on the thing?
Yeah, I'm on the thing.
Okay. Let me see. I want to try with the
Why don't
controller.
what? Why don't I hear you?
Huh?
Oh wait, I do hear you. Okay.
There you go. Silly goose.
No, I think I hear you. I mean, remember, it's live, so like I hear you on Discord and on the stream at the same time.
Spooky.
So I can't tell if you're on the stream or not.
Spooky.
Try muting yourself here for a bit and talking for like 2 seconds.
You're 2 seconds. Got him.
Okay, I can't hear you.
Yeah, okay.
You sound so low compared to me.
No, you.
Oh, got him.
Got him real good. Where my controller at? There it is.
Whoa, be careful, buddy.
What?
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna see if my controller just inherently works. Hope so. Oh, crap, wait. Let's- Why does it kind of slow down with some options? Let me see. Gonna have to try a little versus mode. Really? Oh wait, there's a practice mode in the campaign. I'm an idiot. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, relax, buddy.
You relax.
Oh, let me go to the practice real quick. Oh, the controller vibrates. Nice. The controller's slower, but I just prefer it over the key. Wee. Everything's alright, right? Wait, just kind of.
The stream, yeah, it's fine, but right now it froze.
Yeah, because I tapped out for a moment.
Oh, okay.
You turn your. Oh, cool. She's part of the enemy, technically.
837. Gee.
So far.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird trying to know how to play again this is.
Remember that those things on the ground are walls.
Yeah, I remember that. Where is it? It feels a lot better to switch around with this though. Being able to move with the control stick is so much better. Switches like that. Because once I press A, nah, I don't want A to be switched though, I want it to be jump. Let's switch around the settings real quick. There we go. I think this could be better. It's like a taunt. I have to re-get used to this. Whoops. I needed stamina to jump. Got him. Oh, never mind.
You tried. Nice. Feels weird trying to get used to the game. Oh, no, I missed. That is self-destructive. Little rascal over here. You know you can charge it or throw it, right?
Yeah, but unlike Jodario, which I miss so much, because she had a shockwave whenever I used it, whenever I threw it with her. Yeah, and it would hurt others, but no one else could do that. Ooh, nice. Oh, I missed?
Just about like an inch.
That's fun. Yeah, I definitely like it 50 times more with the controller over the keyboard and mouse.
You know what I like?
What? Burritos? I like
No,
burritos.
you.
Whoa. Whoa. Relax.
Whoa. You relax.
Okay, I will try to. I like talking about things.
Didn't there used to be like a bell, but then like the guy got rid of it?
Yeah, cause I kept tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one more party member join at some point. Yes. Once again find yourself amid the hidden splendors of Moonlight Alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deem to shine for you again. We return to a plate of respite. Please make yourselves comfortable, such as you can. We are at the mercy of the stars, but I expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, I shall return by then, for there is something I must do. There, from atop the sacred mountain, you gaze down into the abyss that is the downside. I wonder when the stars shall align themselves with once more. There upon the sacred mountain, you and your companions once more await the night the stars begin to shine again. The plan, of which you are all a part, is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation that stood almost for 1,000 years, is in turmoil. The companions returned there through the liberation rites. What sort of place shall they be coming back to? Many moons pass. One evening, amid a downpour with no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wolford requests everyone to convene. You understand he has an announcement of some sort. Soon everyone is assembled, and Wolford regards the group. Everyone, there is an aspect of our plan which I have not talked about with you at length. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? That's the question hang a moment in the air. I'll tell you what I see in all of you, in all of us. I see in all of us a living vision of the 8 scribes themselves, each one among them hailing from the different tribes which later formed our commonwealth. My observation does not come from pompousness, I think. Rather, I believe the scribes themselves desire, or shall I say desire, such a course. Together they created all this ceremony of which we are now a part. The exiles, liberated through their rights, went on to found the Commonwealth, based on their values and their teachings. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit and the culture from which the Commonwealth arose so many centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side in solidarity, the people all shall see that we reflect the values they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we're still missing one key representative on behalf of Molten Mali, and I happen to know a certain bog dweller who I think shall fit the part most splendidly indeed. He motions for someone to approach. A certain bog dweller slithers forward. You recognize her straight away. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a dear old friend of mine, whom I believe you've met. Welcome to the Nightwings, Bertrude. The bog dweller called Big Bertrude utters something guttural by way of greeting. We are to understand that you require further aid from us. Yes, dear Bertrude, the time has come. Bertrude, he is far and away the most accomplished alchemist who have ever met. You soon will find that she knows much about the rites as well. Bertrude looks at you and your fellow exiles, each in turn. We frightened ye, parent. Everyone is silent as Bertrude searches their expressions. Then tremble, small ones, and hold well thy tongues, lest we remove them. She takes her leave without another word. Please excuse Bertrude's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Everyone disperses. It seems now that the ranks of the Nightwings are complete. Bertrude joined the group. You sense her powerful presence. Now then, my boy, perhaps you notice that the stars are bright once more up there behind those stubborn rings, meaning it is time we got back to business. Indeed, once more, several stars shine bright within the cold and stormy sky. The stars themselves await the will of the Nightwings. And that was the last party member that we needed.
That was quick.
Right? 3 more rights until the next liberation. Let's do these guys then. So we're to go against the fate again. Adversaries or no, I hope Dalbert and Almer have been holding up. Seems they've been through quite a lot. Then shares with you what details he attained of your next adversaries. Dalbert Oldheart, an adversary who showed you respect and even generosity. Despite his advanced age, he also made for a formidable opponent, he and his son. The so-called Armor of the Helpless, ever present at his father's side, he was abandoned as an infant before Dalbert found him and raised him as his own. Dalbert taught his son everything he knew of his cultural heritage. As an ancestor of one of the Alpha Chiefs, thought to be descended from Dromer Manymane himself. However, his more vocal attempts to preserve old Kurd traditions in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears, or even roused the anger of the officials. One day, he insisted on celebrating Fang Song against the wishes of his family. His family's caution was well founded in this case, and he was taken into custody. As for Almer, as his father was led away, he put up enough of a fight to where he wound up sharing his father's cell, soon enough his sentence. And the downside, their fate brought them in contact with a pack of spiritual curs residing in Dromer Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped to revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Fate. They have since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance. Yet still, they long to find a way to return to their ancestral home and family. Poor Dalbert. Seems like a decent enough sort. Same for his son. In any case, we'll see them soon enough. Let's get some rest for now. You bid Henwin a good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn to continue your travels. Hey, it's Bertrude. Hello, Bertrude. And look, it's playing cards. That's cool. Find Big Bertrude looking about the black wagon in a disapproving way. She fixes her gaze on you. Her expression does not change. Such a clutter added to this wagon since we looked upon it last. Unsightly. Remember thee from our abode in flagging hands. Then thou must be the reading one to whom Sandalwood referred. She moves in close, studying you. You recall that the mere touch of a bog crone of the southern bogs can induce paralysis or worse. That one such as thee can extract meaning from that tome. 'Twas a feat we wished to witness for ourselves. Thy flesh has seen but the smallest fraction of the years which ours withstood, and yet we are expected to believe that thou canst understand the Book of Rites. And she backs away, for someone else has joined you. Hail, Bertrude, madam. Is everything to your liking at this time, or is there something more which you require? We have been unable to locate a supply of rotworn gizzard extract among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. It is possible that Wolfert has a small supply among his possessions here. If you care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. That would be agreeable with us. Then after you, madam. As they depart, you think you see the lone minstrel nod his head your way.
I'm gonna go get not sody pop, but what was it? Sparkling water. My stomach hurts.
No problem. You rise early that morning, though Bertrude is already awake. She scowls at you. Good morning, reader. Bertrude, I trust your stay has been not too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood, the comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here to lower ground. Let us get on with all of this. The reader here shall do so, once the group is ready. I thank you for your patience. Let's go. The hidden glade of Lu is nigh impossible to find on foot, though there it lies below us, protected even now by enchantment of Blue's glory and 100 Mines. I understand the river name for him is rather famous in your commonwealth. The mouth of that river Sklorian opens wide, not very far from here. It was there that limbless Arzak was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain denizens, although of course not everyone believes this. Your adversaries, the Fate, must be working to find their way there even now. Good fortune, and you're right against them, reader. The wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Volfred and Pamitha as well. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Volfred is poring over a copy of the Book of Rites as you approach. He looks up at you and smiles. The road to freedom, written in a book that hardly anyone believes exists, fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel how absurd all of this is, my boy. Tell me something, though. I spent so much time considering the book, but known so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. You've had some time to turn through it by now, so what do you think? Worth all the fuzz?
Hello.
Hello. Admit to Volfer you have not really read much of the book just yet. Indeed? All this time you have come this far in faith alone? Well, you're missing out as far as I'm concerned. It's a volume worth your while. I know there can be many distractions during your travel, of course. He puts away his copy of the book with care. It's amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are made of, has withstood the ravaging effects of time quite well. The ideas there contained, they remain rather provocative as well. To think that the Commonwealth disavows of the existence of this book despite official recognition of the 8 scribes. Although the reasons why are in there, written plain. How fascinating that its secrets have been kept for all this time. Anyway, you have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in its teachings. I used to teach a version of its history. To have access to a real thing has brought me some small pleasure. Let us be certain to preserve these volumes for whomever shall be next to use them. He turns his attention to other matters and bids you good afternoon.
I guess you upset him.
I don't think necessarily upset. I just haven't read it. It's a lot of chapters to read, man.
Well, he's upset that you aren't a historian like him.
Get to it at some point.
Because it takes like a really high IQ to be able to
Listen, buddy, relax. You need to relax with your sass.
Wait.
Having reached the Nido field, you decide to accompany Pamitha for a walk among the untamed flora. Conversation soon turns to matters of the rites, which you discuss at length. Most of the time, I think none of this makes any sense, but once in a while you put it together for me, reader dog. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense she gained a deeper understanding of it all. Time together caused Pamitha to gain enlightenment. Oh, nice. Get ready.
You know the ideal girlfriend meme?
Yeah.
So someone made an MMORPG healer girlfriend one.
Oh no. Of course.
And then the person wrote like girl, which means it's an abbreviation of guys in real life.
Well,
Yeah, and then someone commented on the Ideal GF post saying, healers are the most toxic people in video games. Nice try, Ideal girlfriend.
oh my god. Jadario, my babe. Tabitha is staring out the window as you approach. Miss Flying, Rita darling. Take it from me, it feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here, if they can get their fingers on us. And make sure we never fly again as once we did. All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something, You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? Now that the harps have long survived on the brink of extinction, and the warriors of the high-winged remnants are all that remain of them now. They may see little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen, and see to it that the Commonwealth suffers in return for all that has transpired. Such sympathies could not have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless, you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly aren't known for the good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it too, being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way, you might just get a shot with the prince, continuing lying, if it even exists. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking I'd rather enjoy the traveling we've done. Change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you excuse me. She heads out of the wagon into the dense foliage of Black Basin. It's my boy. Oh, it's you guys. Good. Because I was just thinking, I could use a customer like real bad today. Or just in general, you know? I only have 27. Oh, nice. I could sell Jodarios, but I don't want to.
No, don't sell it.
I don't want to.
How much is it even worth?
80. It's a good
Jeez.
amount, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
Yeah, because you like her.
Yeah. Must be a lucky day here. I don't know what, Dad. Even though technically he didn't sell a thing. Got him. The sky begins to darken over the glade of blue. You see one of your adversaries clad in the colors of the fates step forward. Where is Zay? She arrives on cue. Oh, hi Elmer, hello. Father asked me to salute you in the Night Wings, so here I am then. Consider yourself saluted. Oh, okay, and may the scribes watch over you and Mr. Oldheart. They should do no such thing. Know that I am only doing this to ease Father's worries, such as I can. When night falls, you are all my adversaries, nothing more. He walks away, even as the darkness grows. The stars begin to shine. Yeah, I'm gonna take off some of these because I just don't even remember.
Yeah,
how to
last time
play.
you fucked up.
When I feel like I'm getting better, then I'll certainly put them back on.
watch beast.
I think I can do this one though.
No,
It's
Don't
just,
even.
It's just a plus 30.
fine.
Doesn't improve their performance. Just hope I don't suck.
Time to suck.
Suck.
Whoa.
The much
It's
vaunted
PG-13,
reader
buddy.
has returned. And it would appear his ranks grow stronger. Consorting with the bog-crone Bertrude, are we? How very strange that you befriended her. At any rate, your adversaries in this right shall be the Fate. Put out their flame and walk the path to liberty.
130. Hey, once again, O Nightwings. My sound armor tells me you have treated him most graciously. For that I am most grateful. Father, I said no such thing. But, as we all know each other well, I suggest that we dispense with further interactions for the time. We must not let our hearts take sway when we are here to honor the scribes. As I listens intently to all this then. Oh, you're right, Mr. Oldheart. I never thought of it that way, but you are right. Almer? When all this is over, someday not too long from now, the scribes are satisfied that we have served them well, then will you be my friend? I don't know. Okay, I know you mean that too. Until then, may the scribes protect us all. May the scribes protect us all. Aww.
Ligaratus.
Hold a moment, reader. The clone Bertrude slithers forth, wearing the raiments of the right.
Sombarte
The Bertrude is among our ranks, so it would be best if you became familiar with the repertoire. You have no obligation to make use of her abilities, of course. Good Bertrude, please show the reader something of your aptitude. We expect thou shalt be soon inclined to bring our sorceries to bear. Long have we studied these rites of thine. Let us show thee what we know of them thus far.
The bog-crone Bertrude shows herself in full.
Oh, good.
Now I have to wonder what became
That takes
of
a lot
her
her
accomplices.
stamina.
Yeah, Jesus.
Of one accomplice in particular.
There.
You watch yourself
Oh.
around her, reader. None are sentenced into
Wee.
exile without sufficient cause.
You're supposed to blast.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's a big ooey.
yeah, it's like a shotgun in you. At least be official. Oh, I need it. Right.
Good luck.
At least I only need a little bit of hit back to be able to. She moves so slow naturally though.
Oh yeah. She's a bog.
She's a bot crone.
Fine. Bog crony.
Now then, reading one. Know that our freedom is of little consequence to us. We side with you because of Sandalwood, because of his plan. We shall aid ye in the rites, and we shall aid ye in that plan. Thus we are at thy disposal, and await thy bidding. I'm back. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
Now let
It's
us
however I
begin.
can?
Yeah, I know it's
Question
weird.
Decide. Edwin.
Lornos.
My boy, of course.
Zay,
Shiru-sama?
the choice is cast.
Got this, people. Let's
I
stand
don't
together
using
now. I say.
Gertrude.
Not now, at least. Always, father. I am ready. Let's go. Good, there's no walls.
Now begin.
So close.
Praise be to the scribes. Sorry, almost.
Hurry up.
Ah, darn it.
Gonna throw it? Aw.
Oh, yes.
Banished one and all.
I can revive
Ah,
people.
crud. Well, only because I have an ability for that.
Oh, Dalbert's son would poof.
There you go.
The Night Wings assert themselves thusly.
Nice. Ah, so close.
Oh,
Nice. Freaking lucky break is annoying.
oh, poor Rookie.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
So far, so good. What are you doing, you? Put your mask back on. We're in the middle, alright. Oh, I know. It's just, I wanted to say, I think that you're very brave is all, I think. Because we have encountered many triumvirates by now. I mean, we have the dissidents and the temperance and... What are you talking about? Get to the point. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, my name is Zay. Wanted you to know, my name it's Zay. Since I know yours. I see. Then ready yourself, Zay. We shall not hold back.
Such a struggle it must be for poor old Dalbert and his witless son.
Yes.
They did it.
Going in, my boys.
The orb is up.
Ah, whoops. I expect that. Swiftness. Nice.
Flung with considerable precision.
Doing alright so far.
There. Blast.
Ah. What?
Game Grumps versus Aaron versus Subway.
What the heck? Oh, I messed up.
Do it.
Really?
Done.
Okay. Look at it later. I keep accidentally messing up the switch and the...
Oh, because the buttons?
Yeah, since I swapped them around. Use me.
Yeah.
There
Edwin is banished.
you go. There we
With
go.
grace. Oh, there goes Edwin.
Go. Yes. Excellent. Passed it. Yes.
Glory.
One more.
What's more
Please
like
one
that
more.
when we are finished here?
Entering. Oh, crud. Whew. Oh, darn it. No, Jesus, he runs fast. Oh, crud.
The orphan claimed again. Unfortunate.
Moving so fast now, what the heck?
You said it was okay to give them a boost.
Yes, it is.
Thinking emoji.
There you go.
'Twas but a little
Oh,
splash.
I threw it. I should have just got it. Why did I throw it? No!
Ouch.
Nice!
Away with them.
Ah, crud.
No.
Ah. Oh, the button got stuck. What the heck?
Shame.
Like your controller?
Yeah!
Wow.
That's no good.
And to get a new controller.
There you go. Yeah, for real, this controller's getting busted.
The
I don't
Nightwings
like that.
prevail again.
Crud, that almost screwed me over though.
Or you could say they managed
Yeah.
to avoid defeat.
Jesus.
The right is done.
You skipped the
Boundless are
text.
the teachings of the scribes.
Huh?
You skipped the text.
Might have been actually. I didn't even realize it was text.
Yeah, the other guy was gonna say something, but then you skipped.
Maybe.
How dare you?
Relax.
Until the stars align.
Railing over the fate, despite their best attempts to stop you, you return to the wagon to find Wolfred and the lone minstrel in the midst of conversation.
Tereso.
That's strange.
Hello?
This one star
Oh.
should be illuminated now. This is not what I expected. What's up, G?
I don't know, like, I heard your voice on the stream, but I didn't hear you on Discord, so I was confused.
Spooky. Alright, Wolfred, sir. And Wolfred notices you there.
Ligeratus.
Reader, Tarek and I observe a strange occurrence in the sky, is all.
Saligris
It appears that the
tradevas.
star of Calamar rope color is illuminated now. It is but another star, except models and predictions of the cosmos did not anticipate this.
Frabele gasta.
Anyway, go see for yourself. Shall make the wagon ready in the meantime. You see only a single shining star illuminated far above. It is just as Wolfred indicated. Regard the looming star. And we are summoned to the Isle of Kelmer, deep within the deathless tempest.
Naricta tagetas.
Have you been there before, Tarek? So long ago, I scarce recall the time, only the scent. It is a place from whence the creatures native to this land sprang forth.
Mesum legaretas.
Reader, let's not concern ourselves with the superstitions held about that place. We'll set forth at dawn and soon see for ourselves what to make of it. Is Bertrude. You find Bertrude asleep, or perhaps in a deep trance, or even you sense nothing from her. Edwin notices as well and joins you to check on her. I've seen her like this before. She's barely breathing. She's not responding. Leans in for a closer look when halt thine advance, knave. Dare thee to disturb our slumber. I'm terribly sorry, Bertrude. The reader and I were just checking to make sure you were all right, because of how we saw you there just now. And how exactly dost thou see us there just now? Well, it appeared to be dormant, or perhaps. Dost thee think that we had simply perished here, perchance, crumpled over in our ancient age? A weakling barely clinging to this wretched coil? No, I mean, maybe. I sincerely apologize for having disturbed you, Bertrude. I know all this must be an adjustment, having to be around someone like me. Maybe the others too. Is there anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable? We shall not yield to thy flirtations, boy. Flirtations? But no, I know that our heart belongs already to another boy. Thou knowest nothing of our ways, whilst waking or in dream. Thus, we advise thee ample caution in thy future interactions. lest we use thee as a subject for our sorceries. However,
Whoa.
we do appreciate thy flattery. Thine advances make us feel like a young tad once more. We're among the most sought after of our kind within the southern bogs. Wisely, Edwin remained silent. Thou art free to depart now, boy. Edwin turns to leave, but know that we do appreciate thou taking time to check upon us whilst we dream, and know that our stay amongst ye has been comfortable enough thus far. Thank you, Bertrude. Thou art welcome, boy. Despite the oddness of the exchange you witnessed, you sense that Edwin and Bertrude gained a better understanding of each other.
Aww.
That's nice.
That's cute.
Take off we shall. Wilfred joins you as you soar high above storm-ravaged waters on approach to the infamous Isle of Kim. With its cursed qualities, since this wretched storm means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downside's small misfortunes, I suppose. The wagons drive him seem not to mind, at least. In fact, they seem more animated now even than usual, so perhaps they feel some sort of connection to this place. Tarek, do you suppose the Templars were able to make it here intact? I'd have seen it in the stars. We soon shall know for certain. That we shall. Take us in, please, reader. I think I've been to this area yet. Make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west of where you first breached through the shores beyond. I wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden amid these waters, though for now you have some time left before continuing on. Sift for Stardust. Your time in the steady currents of Sharp Shoal passes mostly without incident, when the lone minstrel approaches you, pointing out to sea. Reader, notice how the surface of the water seems to sparkle like the stars. It is from stardust. We may be able to collect it. The two of you begin sifting the waters. It's a slow process, but eventually you wind up with a significant amount of precious material. On a pile of stardust. Shimmers with an odd light. Oh, crud. Plus 10 rank?
Whoa.
I'm using. Let's see. Okay, this one. Nice. Alright, Gucci. Isle of Kill. Messenger Imp appears before you in the murky waters of Deathless Tempest, bearing news and rumors from the other side. You learn what happened in disturbing witch of Milden, when you first encountered a flagging hands, and later in the Liberation Rite, where she at last prevailed. Thus did she return to the Commonwealth, where all her hideous transgressions were forgiven and forgotten. She but laughed, invoking oaths in the name of her patron, Islak, who subsequently fled into the southern bogs and has not been seen since. There she remains, doubtless plotting profane acts against the very fabric of the world. So the exiles of her triumvirate withdraw after delivering their master. They disperse to aid her in whatever she intends on next. Shall not face them in the rights again. Ugh. We thank the messenger Imp for delivering this information. How much of it is true, you cannot know for certain. The Imp declines her offer for a right place to rest and hurries on his way. Ugh. I don't like that.
So Bertrude is taking over?
No, it's not Bertrude, it's the... from one of the other-
Yeah, the letter bog. Whatever her name is.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
from the other group that I lost to at the last fight. I don't like it. The wagon shudders to a halt at the Isle of Kiln. Bizarre outcroppings give it a forbidden feel. In the distance you hear odd gibbering noises that sound like drive-ins? I don't need your items.
I need you.
Stand before the bizarre outcroppings of the Isle of Cameron. The sky darkens, and in the distance you hear the sound of gibbering creatures growing louder. The sound of it is unnerving enough that your fellow exiles remain quiet, their eyes affixed to the stars above. Soon, something in the sky above begins to stir. Is this another one? Lord Ganondorf!
It's Gandroth.
I know.
Get it right.
I know.
I want to get rid of the bub.
No, keep
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's extra experience.
Yes.
Relax.
Also extra pummeling.
What's that?
Also extra pummeling.
Extra pummeling?
A glorious eve
Yeah.
to you as ever,
Get them
O
done.
you exiles
Oh,
of the
thank
Nightwings. The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Kaelma. Here you are to be surrounded by even more gibbering nitwits than usual. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the Tempers. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours.
What is it?
Now,
Football field?
Look at
Evil?
the imps!
Yeah.
Hey, look who wants a piece of us again. It's the damn Nightwings. You're to knock us down another peg or two again, I guess. Well, at least you got old curly horns out of this dump. I gotta give you that. Don't you dare talk to Judario like that again. I'll pummel you. Well, look at her, and you just knew that she was too good for this place. But maybe that ain't saying all that much. If any of you Nightwings see her again, you tell her something for me. You let her know Iggy says hi. You let her know. Not that she'll remember some dumb lunk like me. And Ignari shoves on his mask. Alright, Tempers. Let's give it to him like we still got a chance. Aw. He's got feelings for old,
Who shall strive for
Dario.
freedom?
I mean, let's be real. Who would?
Edwin
Darius Bay.
Oh,
I'm gonna try
I see.
Gertrude out. What's that?
I see how it is.
Silly.
Sir Gilman. Very well.
For the glory of the Nightwings. Alright, you damn Nightwings. Let's see what you got. Let's go. As the rite commences, the imps throughout the cavernous area roar with excitement. What the heck? Them obstacles move. Our struggles and our plan, mere entertainment to these lonesome creatures. What's the percentage now? 40%. Begging your pardon, sir. The imps of the Isle are quite passionate about the rites. Just now, they offered a bounty in soul. If our triumvirate proves worthy, they would pay us? In exchange for what exactly? Where did they get the soul, for that matter? My understanding is they wish to see us perform various feats of glory. As for the source of their wealth, who can say how much of the soul lies lost within the sea? Reader, might seem beneath you, but the opportunity is real. The soul could be of benefit. Indeed.
Are
Reader.
the imps moving?
What?
I think in the background. It's
Yeah,
moving.
they're moving, yeah. Indeed. Then reader, my boy, it is yours to decide if entertaining these sad creatures is a justifiable distraction during these affairs. We trust your judgment. Let us not distract you further here.
So are they
Henceforth-
imps?
Well, I don't know about those things in the center. We should be tasked with feats of glory in the rites. Salute
Commence.
Um,
Already does your pyre's flame begin
okay.
to flicker.
Did you just die immediately?
No, I didn't die, I just like. Try to remember how to use Sir Gilman.
He's better than that.
No sign of the Tempers for the time.
Full
A
20.
true aimed thrust
Crud,
into
they
the
had a
fire.
plus 30 because of one of the attributes.
Told you. Didn't believe me.
I'll be fine. Ah.
burning flame to ash.
At least that one doesn't use up that much. Yes.
Unfortunate for the tempers. Blessed
Slam
be.
dunk it in there. Ooh, minus 25. Nice. I always forget how this one works.
The orb.
Nice.
The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Alright, still got this.
Now to the flame.
Ah. Oh my god, these things. They're really annoying.
The orb. Now that is how to snuff a flame. Perhaps you are worthy. Well cast.
Oh, remember the old lady from Sunflowers of Inferno?
Yeah, what about it?
Apparently her name is Umeno.
Deliverance.
Yeah.
What about it? The
No, I was reading up on Sunflowers.
Gotcha.
Now my supposed to be G-chan.
The imps grow more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spilling onto the sacred grounds. Ugh, I hate these things. Go on, get out of here. We're in the middle of something here.
That's hilarious, actually.
What are those blasted?
Oh
actually
crud, they
thought
are
I
showing
did
up in the middle. What the heck?
This is a sacred
What?
tradition.
Oh,
Not some
hello, imp.
foolish righteous crowd.
What do they do?
I don't think you should touch them.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You Nightwings, you've been practicing, ain't ya? What about you? You're just washed up old goat. You're through. How long are you gonna keep at this? Getting weaker and weaker. Worse and worse, huh? Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will ya? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we all can catch some shut-eye and put an end to this damn thing. And I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Oh crud, that's a good aim.
He seems like he's going even slower now.
Not sure. Jesus, that is a pounce and a half.
Done.
It's a really good jump
The
though.
Night Wings prevail. And what a crushing victory it was.
Let's go, my boys. Let's go. Let's
The
go.
right is
You go.
ended.
Okay. What a joke. Losing to you lot again. The young army would have tore you to pieces. Ain't never getting out of here if we keep on like this.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Give me that experience.
Honor is elusive, O Sir Gilman, yet enlightenment.
So grateful is this knight for such a glorious occasion that he's given strong consideration to performing, here and now, the forbidden dance of the sea demon.
Whoa, stripper. Just saying.
Oh, crap. Man. Two level ups.
The ancient crone called Bertrude.
Thus does our grasp of ancient sorceries grow even stronger still. Let's see.
The secrets of the Wild Witch revealed.
Yeah, since I'm gonna be at a disadvantage for the majority of the beginning.
Later we can about work.
What's that?
Don't forget about work.
I know.
Until the stars.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
always
miss
put an
you.
alarm.
I'm gonna miss you.
Be fine though.
Christ.
Says you should be studying.
I know.
After you and your fellow exiles secured victory over the Tempers, you find the lone minstrel tending to one of your own. Edwin seems to be unwell, though you cannot yet sense why. How are you feeling, sir? Been worse, but my limbs... I can barely move. It's like I'm hardly here. I see. Then please do not exert yourself, or try. The lone minstrel motions for you to come closer. Reader, Edwin appears rather disoriented, more fatigued than usual. Reported feeling not entirely present. Symptoms of banishment sickness. Oh,
Can't use him anymore.
apparently it's for an ailment suffered by those who frequently conduct trials at the rites. Whoopsie daisies. When using him so much. Should soon be able to take part in light activities, I think, but under no circumstance shall he be able to conduct the coming rite. Now then, I'll not keep you from the stars above. Please, go and have a look at them, for all of us, I think, are anxious to depart this place. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Banishment sickness.
It's your fault.
Listen, I love Hedwin, man. He's a great support.
Can't use him too much.
I see. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, I'll take it down a notch. Ugh, I don't like fighting her. Let me see. Alright, I'll fight the sassy guy. Where'd he go? There.
Up there. There you go.
It's too bad I don't have Jared Ariel to just slap his face.
Oh, psh, you got me. I'll stop him.
Oh, okay, thank you. The chastity and old manly. He is without
Hey,
shame.
the Games Awards is today.
The what?
The Game Awards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's going on right now.
Nice. And Wolford then go over what he knows of your next adversary. H. Manly Tinderstuff, the offspring of semi-famous sap industrialist. He was born into wealth
Oh
and
no,
lived in
it's
a lab of
in
luxury.
25 minutes.
What?
It's in 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When he came of age, he soon was offered cushy ambassador positions that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew so proficient at doing nothing much at all that he started spending all his family's riches to assert his fame and status. One day, he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, a particularly stern Commonwealth diplomat, who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. Manly was very disappointed by all this, but soon he saw in it an opportunity. He knew well that in the inner circles there were those who had gone into exile and returned. Thanks to his connections, he tracked down the chastity deeply in the Wakenwood. He finagled his way into the triumvirate using his well-worn skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of great influence once he secured a way back to his own. He continues making hollow promises. The plan is going to prevent such characters as Manly from coming to power, mark my word. For now, we are prepared to seek the stars again with adequate night's rest. Bid Bulford a good night and take your leave. It is too late now to prepare for flight, so we arrange to depart first thing in the morning. Where's Bertram again? Hello. You are unaccustomed to seeing Bertram slaying, and yet there she is doing just that. You soon see why. You have observed before how her manner seems to soften to the degree it can whenever Wolford is around. If only I could have seen their faces then. What was your secret, dare I ask, dear Bertram? It appears they are reminiscing about old times of the Commonwealth. Flame-resistant ink, sandalwood. It's the inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Flame-resistant inks. Of course, the good officers who came to visit. They were so intent on burning all the evidence, they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that the letter found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. Thy written words, they moved us many times, and many others whom we knew there in the southern bogs.
Nore distintas.
No matter, dear Bertrude. What's done is done. Lacey made it difficult for them. Is that not so? Why introduce some of our fellow citizens to new ideas? Perhaps.
Entramos e te
Our
vas.
words would not have reached near half as many were it not for you. Not to mention I managed to elude them for another decade or so. I'm ever thankful for your sacrifice. Thy thanks shall not be necessary, Soundwood.
Que breve estamos,
Well,
eh?
you shall have to take them from me anyhow. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping to fulfill a modest author's dreams.
Agno sentare.
What good's a stamping press without good inks? No good at all. They exchange a laugh at this, but then, even still, and through this new ordeal, thou hast no love for us, is that not so, Bertrude? Nay, we understand full well. Thou needst not further explain thyself.
Norem caduce.
There are different kinds of love, Bertrude. On that account, thou hast nothing to teach us, Sandalwood. They each remained silent for a time.
Norum care saste.
Our hearts, they cannot be controlled, Bertrude. Blasted things they are. They act well on their own. He puts away his pipe.
Ibre vomiam.
I'm blessed to have you in my life. Back in the Commonwealth. And here as well. I mean that. Oh no. I know that is not enough. First,
You were
Bertrude
totally a
does not...
couple.
That's what I was thinking, but... First, Bertrude does not seem to acknowledge this in any way, but then... Nay, Sandalwood. It is enough. It is enough. She departs without awaiting a response, rushing past you as she goes. Wilfred soon turns away, as well, politely bidding you a good evening. The two old friends have evidently managed their way past certain tensions in a long-standing relationship. They rather seem to draw a certain strength from one another. Aw. That's cute.
I don't get it.
Oh, crap.
Oh, magma bug.
Ah! Ah!
Why are you messing with the color? Stop it.
Ah!
Stop it. Bully.
Take off. Let's go. The hulk of oars has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you already read of the doomed ship's demise, the embrace of the unfathomed plurns. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of woods. Those such as yourselves and chastity know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than it first appears. You have good fortune there, showing the coming right. Where do I want to land? I'll land here. Touchdown at the Sea of Solace, where you first encounter Sir Gilman of the Pyre Hearts. You soon shall carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Fishy, fishy. Oh crap! Ah, the secret! A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Time to get Sir Gilman up to speed. I'm always prepared to cut your idiots and their egos down to size. Who shall it be? So rude. Ask Sandra to administer whatever special trials for Sir Gilman. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, though I put little stock in him myself. So let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears, heed at the summons. Master Reader, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? See ya!
Whoosh!
Bye!
Boing!
50. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Worm. You answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness. Your Highness. I like the sound of that. Though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me then, worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, so under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, your highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Nah, I'm an idiot. At least he respawns quickly. Not quickly enough, I guess. Oh, crud, that range. Who's that other guy?
Oh no.
I don't remember that
I
other
was
turret.
wondering about that.
What's
Yeah, I
that?
was wondering about that too.
I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, except
I kinda wonder if it's like the tree person.
yeah, maybe. I don't remember it though. Luckily he moves fast. No, that's a wall. No! Oh.
You're gonna check Facebook later.
What's that?
You should check Facebook later.
Oh, it is a tree guy, yeah. Just laying down some plants. That's freaking annoying. Forgot about that. No. Nice AI, buddy.
I know they weren't attacking.
They weren't doing anything. Oh god, did not anticipate that.
And,
The dreaded wall.
well, I was like, ha, got him.
Cannot move.
Nice, one more, one more.
Oh crud, I almost got it.
Just put the ball behind a wall and then.
Yeah, and I'll win because they don't know what to do. No, wait,
And got
first
two.
time to get in wins. No. Got him.
That was clutch.
His speed is a good advantage. Huzzah! This knight prevails. I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order, to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell.
Time to see what you got.
Burritos. Go burrito stored. Wonder what the item does. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorcerer's test. What? By the scales of the Underkinors, what is that you have? Or scale. Jumps farther than usual. Jeez.
Gee.
He already jumps far.
Time to jump further.
This is the one I have. I could go for Unwell. The minstrel suggests that the sports of fishing may help pass the time as you drift among the boundless waters of Fathomless Trench. Here it seems the fish are one step ahead of you. Perhaps if you keep at it, they will let down their guard. Perhaps they shall not. If the fish refuse to bite, I shall respond. Rather than relent, redouble your efforts against the fish. Hours pass. Alas, your patience is rewarded as one of the slippery denizens ends up in your grasp. You caught 8 ring. Reader fish? Or reader 1, fish 0.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Don't question.
Relish your victory.
I
75
mean, you got food now.
months. Not bad. What's to sell?
Got it. Food.
Let me see the sun. Let me see. Oh, crud.
Sell the fish.
Let's see what can I do here. $54% was it? Yeah. Quite a jump. Yeah, let's go. Beat up the smug potato man.
You're a smug potato, man.
Oh, thank you. As you await the stars, a form dressed in the raiments of the rites approaches you in Wolfred. You at first presume it is it for one of your next adversaries, the Chastity. But he cannot be one of them. Beside you, Wolfred starts, something you have never seen him do. You observe the colors that he wears, in inverse of the Nightwings? Wolfred's sandalwood. It's been a while. No, this cannot be. The demon unfastens his mask. It can. You perished. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for years, yet now you live. I do. Although these horns, they grew long ere I could walk again. Unbelievable. Then, why are you here now, Orlick? Know full well, Wolfred. To reclaim what is mine by right. The demon Orlick leaves without another word, just as the stars above burst to light. It seems to set the sky aflame. Spooky. Oh, new. %50 more stamina.
No.
Yeah.
Reader, what lunacy is this? 'Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time around.
Oh, what?
This is a mutiny in violation of the sacred law.
Oh, crud.
The exile whom you face, Oralek. Long ago he had his chance, and he relinquished it. He cannot simply claim it now. And I cannot preside over this nonsense. Good night.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
So I'm fighting these guys instead. What happened to the Chastity? The stars showed we were to face them. They must have suffered a misfortune of some sort. Tampering with the stars' designs is not permitted, Orlick. Cheating the worthy of the rightful liberty is not permitted either, Wolfred. You must know I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Orlick says nothing for a time. Then, where are your raiments, Wolfred? I have refused to wear them since. A show of solidarity to you. And to elude the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see. You're never very good at this anyway. We shall see if that new lot of yours is any better. You cannot be serious. What sense is there in us standing against each other? But Orlick puts on his mask and stands ready. I shall crush this lot of yours, Wolfred. You shall see that I am not so easily discarded. You shall not deny my liberty again.
Wait, what? What's going on?
That guy was apparently a part of the Nightwings before, but was betrayed for some reason. Leader, the adversary whom we face, Orlick, is not one to back down. He was very experienced in the rites, even at the time, and so, beware. There's no one in his day who could prevail against him. He appears even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen this.
Should I give him a boost?
I'll be fine. Oh, even the voice The guy who speaks is gone.
Why?
Yeah, he's not speaking. he
Did
said he,
earlier.
yeah, he said he wasn't gonna participate though. He just said good night and bam, there he goes. No
Oh.
longer showing, yeah. What the heck? I'm normally not keen on getting into other people's feuds, but if you insist. Such a triumvirate you have assembled, Wilfred. Let us see what they can do. Come and face me, false Nightwings.
So who's that on the enemy side? Tizo and Lumen?
What's that?
Who's that on the enemy side?
The enemy side?
Yeah.
It's the X Nightwing. That's what he mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice. We already balanced it out with just one hit. No, I jumped by mistake. Oh, good. No, 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 no. God, these guys move so fast.
It's a good thing they didn't have a boost, right? In speed.
Yeah, okay. Yes. No. Still okay. Oh, nice. No. Whew. No, I didn't. Yes. Let's go. Nice. As long as our pyre yet burns, this is not over. Come now, let us put an end to it. What's up?
Event in 4 minutes.
What?
The event is in 4 minutes.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
That's fine. You want me to give you info of what's happening in there?
Can, yeah. Ah, cool, I got it. Go ahead. Yes! It's close.
I'll see you win. You win, you get to have me. You get to have your own personal emoji chat. Me.
No, no! No! Got him. No! Jesus! Move so quickly. Ugh. Nope. Yes! Whew! That's close. Woohoo! Indeed.
Apparently, people are upset about people who handicap parking in the handicap spot.
How dare you park when
Like,
you have to
like
park?
they're leaving messages about handicapped people being lazy or like not actually being handicapped. You know, there's like a wheelchair, and I'm like,
Thank you, buddy. Oh, oh
humans,
people. Oh people.
stupid.
Silly. You who call yourself the Nightwings, it seems that you have learned something from Sandalwood after all. But you're the Nightwings in name only. And as for the rights, is it a mockery? It is a mockery of what it once stood for. All of this is stain upon the legacy of the scribes. Wolford looks on as Orlick departs without another word. Orlick, forgive me.
What's the green? Rested EXP?
Basically,
Oh.
yeah. Strange designs of the aged scribes. Their everlasting sorceries are strong within this land. We shall yet make further use of them. Oh snap, we're about to reach the liberation rate again.
Hey.
Bro,
Orlick, he has changed. Scarce resembles now the one with whom we traveled then.
ti meritabeste.
I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he has been through all these years.
Ligalatus.
Reader, as you can see, Orlick and I, we have some years in common. A story for another day. We need some time to look how all this affects our plan.
Ligeratus.
Reader, sir, Orlick is a principled person. His freedom was denied him just when it was in his grasp. A doleful tale.
Sevature.
Rolford shall tell you more of him in due time, of that I have no doubt. For now, it seems the stars beseech you once again outside. There, deep in the infinite dark, once more you see a single star shining brighter than the rest. Whew!
Oh, the game award is from Los Angeles
Hey!
and should be starting soon-ish.
Gotcha.
Sindavet
Once more then, to the fall of Soliam. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make good on all such opportunities the stars present, as so much as possible. Then our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people toward our cause. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and conscience, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. The never-ending wars of the Highwing remnants, passing of more sentences of exile than ever before, for increasingly more dubious causes. The burning of books, the outlawing of illiteracy, these are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together we shall prove it soon enough. Beaufort, sir. What of Orlick? Beaufort says nothing in response at first, but then Orlick appears to have his own agenda. We should have to try and keep an eye on him, although the plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which we need to climb, and so I'll rest
Ooh,
up a
it's
bit,
starting.
if possible, this night. We fly at break of dawn. Nice!
The event is starting. Lift me up, I can't see, I'm too small.
Oh. Hey, look, it's Tizo!
Lift me. Tizo where?
Tizo seems despondent following the confrontation with Orlick. Tizo is filled with mixed emotions at having seen Orlick again. Like Wolford, he thought for sure that Orlick had perished long ago. Tizo is angry that Orlick acted so unfriendly with everyone. Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up into the rafters. Oh,
Aww, Tizo. Tizo's the precious one, most precious.
he's precious.
Tizo, best imp.
I mean, he's also the only imp in the party.
Best imp.
Oh, okay. Relax.
Whee!
Land amid the narrow passageways of Mount Aladiel, at whose summit awaits liberation.
Planeritare.
This begins our third ascent to the fall of Soliam. My agents in the Commonwealth report a plan is proceeding. To strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. Seek the inscribe's favor. Oh, snap! Crystal seeks Bertrude. That's not the crystal. Call for me, lovely reader. Crystal trial. You but choose among those unenlightened fools with whom you travel. What am I missing anyway? Oh, Bertrude is the only one I'm missing actually. Nice. Ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Bertrude. The old Backrone then. She does have some potential, I should think. More so than
I
most
got
of
an
hers.
announcement to make.
What's up?
Because of the Game Awards that's going on right now, Final Fantasy 14 is 50% off in America.
Oh, snap again?
Yep.
It was 50% on like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I got the message just now.
Nice.
Time to buy another copy, right?
Apparently. Sense that thou hast need of us. Let's go into the void. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens the mask. Listen well, Crone. The answer to me here. How very eloquent. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. I trust that you shall have little trouble here without the benefit of more communicative friends. Now come. Let's let us morning. Did I? Oh, that got me. Seriously.
Oh, it's starting in a minute.
What's that?
The Game Awards is starting in a minute. There was an announcement that just mentioned that. You know what else is nice?
You got him.
No, you!
Too gross.
Whoa.
Jesus, what a terrible ranger plane has. It's freaking warm. It keeps getting me. I don't like it.
Who are you fighting?
The Sandra team. How did I miss? Okay, not this time. Nice. Ooh, one more.
Oh, it's a solo. I was like, what? Nice.
Adam. Simple test. I'm deserving to be called the challenge. Not to fail you just for gloating, Crone. But these are not my rules, and your performance was sufficient. Thus, you have passed my test. Congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Farewell. Oh yeah.
Ooh, conference starting, conference starting.
I'm gonna do this last right. Call it.
There you call it.
Because I gotta start getting ready soon anyway.
No!
Good riddance to that mouthy rape. Show us then what trinkets she bestoweth upon us. This is good. This is really good. Some time to spare after having landed, you join Hedwin on a brief expedition to the monument of Haub the Swallow. This is going to be my chance. Can't help but wonder, but to clear my mind of this, it's all just a distraction. I want to return so badly, and yet my friends remain here trapped. I want to help them free themselves. Please help me in this. Soon, you and he are finished paying your respects. Return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Haub the Swallow has shown you favor. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. I want to mentor.
Me.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna mentor Tizo. Tizo would be pleased to go over the finer points of the rites with you. Find a remote spot where you and Tizo can discuss any of his misgivings or fears about your journey or your fellow exiles. Conversation gives perspective and relief. Very nice.
I mean, I guess I'm Tizo.
Tizo gives thanks to Haub the Swallow for watching over and protecting him.
That's one that's pretty useful.
Yeah. Tizo appreciates that you took the time to hear him out.
I mean, I would too.
Oh. His head. Fine Hedwin, rather lost in thought about something. Looks over you as you approach. He looks over as you approach. Oh hey, my friend. Alright, so what's it gonna be? Points in the direction of his cooking tin, strewn over in the corner of the wagon. One of life's small comforts around here is we get to eat. Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for it, but there's only so much to choose from, whether here in Mount Aladale or anywhere around, I guess. Anyway, I'm just having trouble just trying to decide what to cook. Just had fire caps again last night. Those never seem to sit that well with everyone anyway. It's no more Glopkill. Not that anyone but Tizo would like that stuff. I feel like we've been having gutter crabs every day for months, so I'm not too excited about that. This is where you come in. No consulting book or stars or anything, just you and me, here and now. What am I making? You decide, because I can't. There's a lot of
Pizza.
serious stuff to think about these days, but so help me, no one's struggling to regain their freedom on an empty stomach. There's pizza.
Pizza.
I have him prepare another batch of his silt porridge for the group. He has you warily as you request this, searching you for any trace of irony. Alright, my friend. Never took you for the silt porridge type, but so be it. Guess even after all this time, we still have much to learn about each other. Now, let me hand you with this stuff, would you? As you sit Hedwin with preparing the silt porridge, the two of you get to talking about the past. The reality of cooking and the downside has a way of making him nostalgic. Life on the blood border wasn't that much easier than trying to get by down here. The Highwind Regnants could swoop in at any time. So good at picking the worst possible occasions for us. Time they showed up and I was nowhere to be found. Must have told you about that. I've spoken to you of his past as an outrider once before. Oh, either way. I don't think I ever told you much about Fikani. What? I was ready to relay an order when she caught me out in the open. She could have had me, but we just stood there, you know? I've never seen anything like her. And her voice, she says to me, you gotta be more careful with your life. And I just say, I'm not the type to say just such things, but it's all I can think of looking at her. So I just tell her it was worth the risk. Well, yeah, that's the whole reason it got banished. Remember?
Because he liked her?
Yeah, because he was consorting with the enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was one of the harps.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, she spared my life, of course. And when we saw riders heading towards us, I looked at her, she took hold of me, and we just took off. I didn't want to leave her, and I didn't for a while. Trails off for a while. Soon after I came back, I went off in search of her again. This time, though, the risk I took. A lot of people paid for it. The harps attacked when no one was there to raise the alarm. A few days later, Hedwin the deserter was sentenced to exile. And now, he's about to cook some silk porridge. Thanks for your help, my friend. I could take it from here. See you shortly. He heads out into the afternoon, since he feels more at ease after having spoken with you. Gain +2 hope! Nice. So, +1 quickness and +2 hope. Not bad.
But can you use him yet? Because he has sickness.
I think so. It would suck if I can't.
Thinking emoji.
Relax.
There we go. Now we're on the stage for the award. Why is it the Microsoft Theater though?
Because it's a big theater.
It
It's
is.
just the name, but... Oh, crud. Windows focus. Give me a quick second, let me get my phone charger real quick.
Let me get you.
Relax, let me get my phone charger.
Let me get you.
Oh, he's back.
Dude, they're streaming on Mixer.
Hey, nice.
I need to see it on Mixer now. Fuck.
Whoa, I see how it is.
Cool. I'm gonna watch this at the same time. Remember, I have 2 windows.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it is. Wink wink.
While traversing the old masonry on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to the Dromer Minimane. Pamitha happens to take notice. Well, here we go again, eh, Pamitha? You got yourself into this mess. Now maybe you can get yourself back out. Not that you're in any hurry, really. What would you even do if you got out? Think on that for next time. The dead can wait to hear it. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Jomir Minimane has shown you favor. It's 2 presents. Oh boy. You and your companions arrive again at the Scribe's Gate before an archway carved of stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you toward his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exiles of the Nightwings. You again, Terra. Greetings, Celeste. Aye, we have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights. Nothing more than important of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now they are ready for you. Come forth, each of you in turn. Please state your name, what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Wait, you. She points to Bertrude. You're new amongst this group. You should go first. Please, do as she asks, Bertrude, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. The gate guarding acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before including you. Once you have all declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment and beckons toward the mountain's top. 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. To the summit turn. Wrote a Facebook message.
Trending gamer. Oh. Oh, their first game award thing I think is about trending gamers. There's Steven Spawn, Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, Clint Lexa, and Andrea Renee.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
The Game Awards?
Yeah, but what about the Game Awards?
I don't know, they're mentioning someone, something, forgot what.
Thank you, buddy.
Trending Gamer Award goes to Dr. Disrespect. What the heck? This guy looks funny. It's like he's wearing a wig.
Oh no.
Let me take a screenshot.
Oh boy. Huh, these Soto Nightwings aren't even here right now. Alright. Whew, let's start the right. Again, you have reached the fall of Soliam, where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the essence and liberation right. Reader, I would ask a moment of your time.
Impressive.
We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Wolford pull you aside. Sad news that is, depending upon how you look at, potentially unfortunate. Lone minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. Stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw in the sky before, or above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end. Light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain I do not as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of the number of the stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. I can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about. So do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Wolford's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. Well, that doesn't make it any better for me. That sucks.
Huh?
There's a limited amount of times we could do the liberation rites now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'm on a timer in a sense. That does not sound good. Oh, no thank you.
So they just announced Vacation Simulator in 2018.
Why?
I don't know. The graphics look cool, but I mean, what's the point of it?
There's a lot of games that what's the point of it?
Like Grass Simulator?
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your adversaries, the Essence. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
Are you fighting the birds?
Yeah.
Good
Pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Essence, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Thane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the Highwind Ringlands. A long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then, our vengeance shall be swift and thorough.
Okay, I got something to tell you.
What's up?
Best music / score. The options are Cuphead, Destiny 2, the Automata, Persona 5. Shit, couldn't read the rest fast enough.
For what?
There was also Super Mario Odyssey for best music.
Oh crap, that's the top
Nier
one.
Automata 1 for best music.
Whoa, that was sus. I was gonna say that's a tough one. Quarrel with the country that cast you into exiles beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha Thane. Here you should be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth was all that gave me and my sister strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like your Trista Tithys. We should not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Thane. Tamitha scoffs, then turns her attention toward your side. Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth. The mountains on the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing, save for devastation, should you manage to return. Oh crud, and they got a boost. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, we did not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out. Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory?
Rookie, my boy. It's your turn again.
Rookie.
Well, better luck to me this time around, I guess.
Who shall strive for him? Head in.
Let's get him home this time. Tamitha.
Tamitha.
Glad we're giving him another shot.
It is done.
Final obstacle to overcome here I can soar again, above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first, let us dance this final time.
Commence.
Yes! It's a good start. I love this music though. Liberation Rite continues to sense Tamitha reaching out to you, or perhaps just reaching out to anyone at all. Reader, someone please. Let her prevail, please let her prevail here, this once. This thought makes me a traitor, so be it. Please let Tamitha prevail, for she is here wrapped up in all of this because of me. That sucks. The plea trails off and Tamitha remains steadfast. All intention focus on the Liberation Rite. And as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings. And as for you, Tamitha, await the outcome of this night, for it shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. That sucks. Yes. Yes. Ooh, 2 and 1, nice. Hark now, my sisters, stand what the book says, advance to strike formation, prevail here against these wretches, no matter the cost. Disregard for the ways of the rights. Tamitha Thane has ordered their triumvirate to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this right. Oh, come on, that's cheating! What a freaking cheater!
Using 3 people at once.
What's that?
Using 3 people at once.
No, it's the fact that they're forward. They're starting so early.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Come on. still got the lead though. Whew.
Oh, more trailer for Resident Evil 7.
Another Resident Evil 7?
Don't know the trailer or something for it.
Because Resident Evil 7 already came out.
No, I don't know. They said something about Resident Evil 7.
One more.
You can do this.
Nope.
Oof. Now then.
And yes.
And there it is.
You want?
Yep.
The Nightwings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Very nice.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Damn you for this, Pamitha. All of this because of you. Oh well. So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump on into this waterfall thing back here, and that's it. Home free. Home free! Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old rookie Greentail there to keep an eye on all the time. The rest of you are just this bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me? I'm going to be so busy drinking myself silly in Commonwealth stock. I'm sure I'm soon gonna forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure and stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi.
What the heck is going on in the game?
What
Or
hap- what
there's
hap-
someone like rocking out in punk gear with an electric cello. That's all I'm seeing right now. I'm confused.
That's all you need, let's be real.
Yeah, okay.
He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you still can hear him going on about something. Oh, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Uh-oh. Wait. Ricky earned back his freedom.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet
She's got
continue
cleavage.
for a while.
Things to pay attention to.
I mean, you know it's right there.
I mean, I guess. Nice.
Until the turning of the stars.
Why is this so much of an automata?
What's that?
Like, you know, those the note, the musical note that's an instrument, and has a Mario cap on.
Very nice.
Why?
It was beautiful.
I mean, I guess.
Cause why not? Is the question.
Oh, it's a music medley. They're playing like various music games.
Nice. That's cool.
It seems weird.
Yeah.
Wait, this sounds familiar. Is this Skyrim?
Probably. Wasn't it one of the chosen one or something like that?
I don't know.
Oh, whoops.
I don't know what music.
I don't know.
Is it either Skyrim or Destiny?
Or I'm playing neither.
Sente misteri Frantus.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, what happened?
Tamitha hates Pamitha even more.
Oh.
Return to the wagon after having prevailed against the essence in the liberation rite. Well done, everyone. May the rest of us soon follow.
Sempre vares.
At least someone got out of here. Succeed in liberating Ruki, we return to the Commonwealth in glory. Then Volford asks the group to gather. Since you know what news he's about to share. Everyone, I must apologize to bring such news at this late hour. But I felt that you would all wish to know as soon as possible. The context of our plan has changed. Think about it, everyone, before revealing to them what the stars have revealed to you above. The stars above are disappearing. Seem to just be fading away one by one. The reason the scribes alone may know for certain, but we all may harbor our suspicions. See for yourself if you have any doubt that this is so. A hush falls over your companions, all exhausted from the rite, now stunned in silence. This phenomenon continues unabated. We have every reason to believe it shall. And the rites shall cease when the stars no longer shine. Permanently cease, that is. Companions exchange glances, sense negative emotions rising. Confusion, fear. Before, I gave you the impression that, should the Nightwings not prevail in a liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however. Our chances now are numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain. To be quite frank, there are more of us than would we have chances left. Oh, crud. Since your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear. There is not to be cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We shall take which opportunity arises, and return as many as we can. I urge you all to take whatever time you need to think this through. At dawn we should head south again to Moonlight Alcove. We can discuss this further. No, please get some rest. The path goes harder, but not insurmountable. Not while we stand together. We can still prevail.
I'm pretty sure at most you'll have at least 2 people remaining.
Probably. Some whispered hushed tones. Maybe. No clue. One can only see. Some whispered hushed tones. Others turned to their quarters, speechless. There will be time later to better understand this omen. But I want to bring Headwind back. It's my boy.
Oh, we got another award. Best Narrative. Hellblade is one of them.
Burrito Man Supreme. To the Liberation Rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you with crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Eater, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth, and in so doing may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. And he falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. Noble Rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Eater. What a questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed, as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course, this knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom. Very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on and until such time as he is swifter than the jagged nightlings of the deathless tempest. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for this time not for his rest, but for his training. Now that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites, between yourself and Master Rookie, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. Tap the glass. Alright. So there at the stove. Morning, everyone. We're at the mercy of the stars. None can say how soon they'll shine for us again. Let us recover for a while at Moonlight Alcove and decide how to proceed.
Some game called What Remains of Edith Finch won Best Narrative against Nier Automata.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like these people are just standing on stage, like, what do you call those people? Hippies.
Oh,
It's awkward.
it's fine. Yeah, as long as they can express themselves.
Yeah, they're exposing themselves by reading stuff on the phone.
Well, some people aren't good at presenting.
Like me!
So, happens, man.
I know.
Let's make yourselves as comfortable as possible here for the time, Nightwings. The rites ought to commence again before we know it. Until then, be well. Thus, you and your companions remain on the mountaintop, waiting for the stars to shine again. The cycle of the rites is ending. The news that Wolfert and the lone minstrel revealed to you now threatens to disrupt the group's resolve. Who most deserves their freedom? Can there be any hope for your revolutionary plan to change the Commonwealth if too few exiles manage to return? These questions hang like a fog over you and your companions as you linger there on Mount Eladiel. For now, the exiles of the Nightwings vow to stick together. There's many opportunities that they shall have. Many moons pass. One cold evening, Wolfert finds you off on your own. Well, my boy, it's time once more. Come see. Wolfert indicates the sky and through the snow. You see that he is right. Soon all of your companions are gathered. Wolfert regards the group in a steady manner. As you all know, I have refrained from participating in the rites myself. This is a long-held choice of mine for a variety of reasons. Chief among those reasons is so that I might direct our plan free from unwanted attention, both from our adversaries here and those who would oppose us in the Commonwealth. Another reason is, my past experience conducting the rites did not end on good terms. Before my time, the Nightwings comprised 3 exiles, Brighton, Irissa, and Orlick. Little Tiza was with them as well, still learning in their ways. After Brighton regained his freedom in the liberation rites, the Nightwings took me in. Story for another time, but for one thing, I had capacity to read the ancient book. Anyway, when next we earned our way into liberation rite, Orlick was anointed for return. He had long been in exile, and his horns were beginning to show. They prevailed. Little Tiza snuffed the accuser's pyre, thus Orlick earned his freedom. However, just as the shimmer pool was to engulf him, Irissa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom instead. She perished, of course. Only anointed can transcend the shimmer pool. But she thought that the warnings were a myth and paid the price. She was always restless. I presumed Orlick perished too. To survive a fall from Mount Eladiel? I was left alone. Subsequently, I made no attempt to reassemble the Nightwings, knowing that such treachery, such harm was even possible as part of this ordeal. I, frankly, still do not hold Irissa entirely at fault for what transpired. I hold, instead, the Commonwealth responsible, for it put us in a desperate situation. And I resist the urge to think the rights may partly be to blame, as for pitting brother against brother, sister against sister. Wolfert breathes a deep sigh. Now I see that Orlick yet lives, at a time when our plan was already in motion, and even the stars are fading. Perhaps a sign that the scribes themselves know that the Nightwings are divided, that they do not approve. But I choose to take it as a sign that we must act. The scribes have put us in a set of circumstances where each one of us may rise to the occasion. The Nightwings in our plan need all the help that they can get, and so I made a decision, which I wish to announce here to all you. The name of the Nightwings, and reader, by your leave, I would conduct the rites again. Long have my skills languished in the matter, I admit, although I trust I shall regain them soon enough. While I once vowed never to conduct the rites again, our present situation calls for all our resources to be brought to bear. So, if I may be of use during the rites to come, I shall avail myself. That's all. Now then, our reader shall determine where we are headed to come first light. Wolfert bows his head to everyone, while the others exchange looks, and, one by one, salute him in turn. Wolfert stands ready to conduct the rites again. Once more, several stars shine bright in the night sky, revealing several paths for you to pursue towards salvation. Alright, pick my destination and call it quits. There's a fourth one, wasn't there? Or a third one, rather. Fourth one.
Oh, best action game. We have Cuphead. What else? Destiny 2. Let's see what's next. Is that all? Oh, Neo? I don't even pronounce it.
Argo.
Prey. And what's the fifth one? Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. And that's all for best action games. MC who won. What do you think won?
No clue, honestly.
It's hard. Oh, the burn!
What?
Oh, they took a burn towards the end, saying, "Oh, at least I don't need to pay a microtransaction to announce the winner."
Oh my god.
Oh, the burn!
Oh my god.
Wolfenstein won.
What?
Wolfenstein won.
Oh, nice. Good on them. Yes, sir.
Igriata
Oh,
di
whoops.
Garatos.
Alright,
Venta
I think I'm
Visetani.
gonna call it a game.
Okay.
Freedom can wait. Yes, yes, it can. It can wait all the time. It can always wait. Freedom can wait. Fun. It was indeed fun. Well, at least I got further in. Alright, I'm gonna start the stream now.
Okay.
There goes the stream.